Hey, I got a shave 2 days back. I look different, but let's continue with the video. So, this is the second episode of Strange Thoughts, and in today's episode, we're going to be speaking about advices, suggestions, guidance, all of this stuff. So, most of the time, when we are in a situation, especially when I'm in a situation, I am desperate for suggestions, I'm desperate for opinions of other people to decide what I want to do because, of course, I'm sort of a dependent person. I want to hear what other people think to take certain decisions because I think, okay, if I take a decision, it might end up bad. Okay. Now, of course, I've taken different decisions when I was in serious problems, listening to other people. And guess how it ended up? It ended up bad. But also, I've taken decisions myself, and guess how it ended up? It also ended up bad. So, of course, it may end up bad, it may end up good. But at least if you take a decision for yourself, you're not gonna have the regret, oh, I shouldn't have listened to them, oh, I shouldn't have listened to this person. You will learn a lesson for yourself. So, a problem that I've heard that people face is that when they are in a problem and they want to seek advice from someone, they're going to seek it from someone who has gone through the same problem. Because, you are in the same hole, and, people, when they have the same problem, a lot of people, they have a bond, right? So people seek advice from the other person, thinking, okay, he's gone through the same problem as me, so he might have better realizations, he might have better reflections, better insights. Now, that may be true, but the problem is each of us are independent human beings with entirely different psychological, entirely different emotional, entirely different intellectual abilities and capabilities, and totally different outlook and perspective and way of living, right? Each of us are brought up in different homes, in different contexts, with different personal histories, with different personal backgrounds, and all of these are factors that will drastically affect your personality. So when you seek advice from a person, and that person might have done the same way, and that person might have overcome the problem. But that doesn't mean that you can overcome the same problem using the same strategies or the same steps. I mean, it's obvious because each of us are different and we've got our own lives. And whenever you're seeking advice from someone who's not a professional, the whole point is that if you're seeking advice from someone, there is a high probability that it is biased. If someone is telling you something, it might be entirely based on their personal history, on their personal experiences. So, for example, if you are talking to, if you're talking to a student who studied in a school which is so strict, and you ask them, how was your school life and do you miss your school? They're going to say, hey, no, I don't miss my school. I just hate school and I wish I wouldn't ever go back there. But at the same time, if you talk to someone who's had a good school life and who's had good memories in his schools, if you talk to him, he might say, I terribly want to go back to my school. I miss my school. I love my school. I wish I could go back to my school life as soon as I can. So this is the difference. Each of us has our own personal lives, which is entirely different. And whenever we're giving opinions to other people, it might be based on our personal experiences. So if you're seeking advice from someone, it might be based on their personal experiences. It can be biased, right? So it will lead you to the wrong direction. So you can seek advice from different kinds of people. You can seek advice from your friends, from your family, from your relatives. But at the end of the day, you have to sit down, you have to think, you have to reflect. Okay, this person did like this person did like this, and you have to evaluate which one of this would be the best choice for you. And you should never, ever blindly accept suggestions and advices and act according to that, because it might end up in a really bad situation and you'll have to blame that person, or you'll have a sort of gap developing between that person just because they gave you the wrong advice. I mean, just because they gave you an advice which was biased, it doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means that it's biased. So, especially in the modern times, people watch too many reels, too many YouTube videos. Whenever they're in a problem, they watch videos related to this, and they might read the comments and they're gonna pass judgments. Okay, it's like this. I gotta do like this, and they're gonna take absolute decisions. You should never take absolute decisions. Seeing stuff online, it's a grave mistake that a lot of people commit, and a lot of people pass judgments based on the things that they see online. I'm not saying it can be entirely wrong. It can be true, but you should not consider it as an absolute truth. So that was the second episode of Strange Thoughts. If you liked the video, like the video on YouTube. And if you want to see more of these type of thoughts, random strange thoughts, subscribe to the channel. I might be uploading videos. So take care. Thank you so much. Bye. See you in the next video.